Hey there, fellow dudes. Parker back with another review, and today we're looking at American Fiction. American Fiction is directed by Cord Jefferson and stars Jeffery Wright as Thelonius Ellis, aka Monk. This is also Cord's directorial debut, and what can we say about 2023 in directorial debuts? It was one of the best years in recent memory, with up-and-coming new filmmakers making their mark on the big screen. Some of my favorite films of the year were directorial debuts. You know, I gotta admit, I didn't get the chance to see this movie in 2023. It was one of those that was on my list but kind of kept getting pushed back. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to include it on my top 10 list. But I think, fortunately, it would have still fallen just outside of that top 10, so the integrity of my 2023 favorite list is still intact. Not to say that this isn't an incredible film. What I can say about this film is I think it might be my favorite satirical piece of the year. It is so strong and direct in the themes, the motifs, and the things that it's trying to say, and it doesn't waver away from that to the last frame of the movie. The message of the film is absolutely impeccable, and for those of you who don't know what this film is about, it's about a black writer who is struggling with the idea of his culture, his race, his people being typecasted into these certain types of stories and only being defined in that parameter and not beyond that. And the central focus of the movie is he writes a piece of work that is meant to mock the type of writing and a style that has propelled certain artists to the forefront of culture. And by doing that, it results in him being propelled up, his book getting lots of buzz, winning awards, and consequently him losing his mind over the fact that this is happening. I think if there's one word to define this film, it's clever. It's clever in its humor, it's clever in its story, it's clever in the themes that it's portraying. There's a lot of layers in this film, incredible supporting cast of characters that really define different facets of the black cultural experience in America. And I think that's the biggest takeaway is there are so many different types of people, different types of experiences, and you see that throughout the brevity of the different characters within this film. And like I said, this is a funny movie. This is a comedy. It's a satirical piece. It's got some of the best humor I've seen throughout this entire year. There was a lot of laugh out loud moments, but at the same time, the jokes are very poignant and have messages behind them. They're not just throwaway slapstick comedy. They are thought out and they really articulate the messages and themes of this movie. Jeffery Wright had a really solid performance in this, as well as everybody else in the cast. Everyone brought something to the mark, but I think the standout performance of the film is Sterling K. Brown playing Cliff Ellis, Monk's brother. He's a black man dealing with the repercussions of coming out as a gay man and the interactions and the fallout from his personal family, from his mother, from his siblings, and having to navigate and deal with that in a very real and raw way. And I found his character to be at the center of the most emotional moments of the film, and they work really well. You know, this isn't a movie that's gotten a lot of buzz beyond the cinephiles of the world, but I really recommend this for people. It's a very digestible film for the general audience, and I think a lot of people are going to appreciate the message, the story that is being told in this film. And I think it's something that a lot of people are going to leave the theater thinking about. So I highly recommend that you go see this film. What did you think of American Fiction? Have you seen it yet? Did you like it? Did you not? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. And as always, make sure to subscribe to Dude Reacts and Fellow Dude on YouTube. Until next time, guys, see you then.